I remember hearing about this mouth tape thing, right? And I was very curious about if it worked or not. And I remember I've never actually gotten to use it until I started talking with my ex-coach, which was a sleep coach, right? So he was telling me that, oh, I should start using a mouth tape. And I was like, you know what? I could do that, right? And he was like, yeah, it's pretty cheap. You can buy it from your pharmacy. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, right? Then I went there. I bought one, super cheap, and now we're here after 2 or 3 months, and I want to talk about the benefits that it actually brought me, because I remember even the first night that I've used it, I've seen a significant difference. That's why I'll tell you what 30 days of using a mouth tape at night will do for you, and why it's safe and why it works. The first thing that I noticed whenever I went to sleep, and I think that most of you have this question, is like, what if my nose is blocked? And the answer is that it's gonna get unblocked straight away, like over the night, right? Don't even worry about that. Maybe once every 20, 30, 50 days, this is gonna happen, right? That you're not gonna be able to breathe at night. And then you will gonna have to take it off, of course. But in general, it's pretty good. Like there's no really problem because I've done that, right? And all the times that my nose was fucking full, right? It got unblocked over the night. Because your body is literally forced to breathe through the nostrils because you don't have any other options, right? But the way you put it on your, just like a little bit of your lips like this, that's enough to keep your mouth shut, right? But if anything happens and if you cannot breathe from your nose, you can easily just open your mouth because it's not as sticky. Like that's why I don't really recommend putting it over your whole mouth, because that way you have no fucking way of taking it off, or it's gonna be way, way harder, bro. My mom uses a snore machine. I don't know how the fuck it's called, right? But it's a machine that basically has some type of liquid and you put it on your nose, basically, so that at night you breathe more oxygen, basically, and you don't have headaches when you wake up. You sleep normally, right? There's no problems. That way you basically have way more energy when you wake up, and it's much easier to function all throughout the day. And I've noticed the same exact thing even from the first night that I woke up after using the tape, basically, right? And it was so fire, bro. Like I remember waking up, got straight out of the bed, didn't even need like an alarm. I remember waking up like 10-20 minutes before my alarm. It was fucking amazing, bro. And of course, like, I don't know, it just makes sense, right? If you think about it, because I remember that I have never snored in my life until the last like 2 or 3 years. I'm not snoring as much, like I don't have a problem or whatever, but I do feel like it's way better to try it out and see if you're actually snoring, right? Just to not mouth breathe in the night and breathe through your nose rather, right? So you get way more oxygen and you wake up more energized and ready for work, of course. I remember one day I was checking my face in the mirror and I noticed that I have like a way better structure. I don't know why, but I don't know if you can see my jawline and my cheekbones, right? I had way more sharp features, which made my face look so much nicer, right? And before I didn't even have that. And I think that was like after like 2 or 3 weeks of me using it, right? Because I think that's basically like when you're mewing, right? So there's a tip, like a lot of people say when they're mewing, so that you don't lose most of your progress. You don't only mew in the day, you also mew while you're sleeping. And to do that, you have to close your mouth shut with the tape so that your mouth is closed and you don't mouth breathe, right? And that's why I believe it works so much better, right? I now even have like hollow cheeks and stuff like that, right? I can easily just wake up and look much more lean. And of course, it's super fucking cheap. I don't see why anybody wouldn't try this. In my opinion, everyone should try this for at least 1 to 2 months and see the result, because I bought this tape once and I still have it after like 2 or 3 months. But I'm talking about right now the results of you having it for like 30 days. From then on, it just gets better after that. If you're interested in a network of like-minded guys and you want to maximize your looks, click the first link in the description to join our movement. There's also a free course in there to help you maximize your attractiveness starting from now. If you liked seeing me try out different hacks of self-improvement to see if they actually work, click this video right here to see me try Iman Gadzhi's Mag Mode for 50 days. Stop wasting time.